What's going on, dudes and dudettes? This is Byron once again, and welcome to the very first episode of this series called Byron's Bios, where I dig deeper into movie reviews, TV show reviews, other reviews on video games, books, stuff like that. But I give out some more details about anything in any kind of media like that, but with biology, but I take it more serious. So in this very first episode, I'll be doing a movie review on a movie adaptation of a video game franchise by Sega, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog. No, not the drive-in. I meant the Hedgehog itself. That's right. So Sonic, who has superhuman speed, now lives on Earth. He causes a power outage, and he has a bag of rings where he can transport to any planet, but he loses them, and he has to get them back. He meets this guy named Tom, portrayed by James Marsden, who is a sheriff who has gotten a job for the sheriff department in San Francisco and is getting tracked down by Dr. Robotnik, or Dr. Eggman, portrayed by Jim Carrey, who's not only tracking down Tom, but is also after Sonic because of his super speed powers for world conquest. Tom and Sonic go on a wild road trip as they have to get to a location where Sonic lost his rings. From the comedic moments to the battle of Dr. Robotnik, Sonic has it all when it comes to an adventure like this. What can I say? I thought the movie was good. I mean, not great or awesome or bad like what most certain people thought it was, but it was still good. I'm glad that Paramount used this instead of using this as the previous design that we had before. Because let me tell you, when the first trailer dropped with that design I just showed you, everybody was complaining about it, where it looks creepy, and that it looks like a cat who's painted blue. Plus, they didn't do his body well, as it was skinny, even with his white hands and red sneakers. So they decided to make Sonic's design as the one that we know and love, the one as his, originality. It proves that the company listened to its actual fans of Sonic, which I think it was cool. Though it was going to be released in November, but since they had to redesign Sonic, they had to delay it to February 2020. Sure, it may look like this year's Detective Pikachu, which I enjoyed the film when I saw it last year, by the way, because the plot may be kind of similar to the film I just mentioned. Same with the look of the motion picture and, the way it is, kind of, especially the CGI. Let's talk about the storyline of the film. It is not bad for the most part. It may have a lack of originality, but that's not what I'm going for. It turned out to be a ping pong where they focus on a human scene, or if they focus on Sonic, or on a villain, like Dr. Robotnik from time to time. Now, the acting was actually decent in the film. When Ben Schwartz voiced Sonic, he was perfect for a Sonic voice like him. He had some catchphrases for the character that could entertain kids by being on the comedic side that could sure make them laugh. I even laughed a bit at certain scenes that were considered decent. Even Jim Carrey knows how to be hilarious when it comes to comedy. I'm very glad that he came back to the movie industry as an actor since Dumb and Dumber 2. He has been in a variety of movies that we know and love, like Ace Ventura, The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, Liar Liar. As he portrays Dr. Robotnik, his moments were flawless. I'm telling you right now, he's still a famous guy that a lot of people really like. And some special effects may be overused, like the slow motion and such. One of the only ones I like were the plasma effects, where Sonic energizes his super speed powers, which I thought they were cool, by the way. I kind of liked Sonic as a kid. We used to have this huge Sonic plush that we bought from Trader's World, I believe. It belonged to my brother since he was into Sonic at the time. He would have it in his room. There were times where I would play with it based on what story it would be from my imagination. Well, I was a kid at the time as well, so. We no longer have the plush. I can't remember when we got rid of it. Not only that, but we also had a Sonic figurine. It was kind of a large one or something, which I don't know if we still have it or not, but if we do, then that's cool, but if not, then we'll just have to buy a new one or a new plush. I also remember watching one 3D animated series that was on either Disney XD or Cartoon Network based on Sonic. Like I've seen some episodes of it, but you know. And for quite a while, I've been playing a couple of Sonic games, including the very first one by Sega from the 90s. My brother has it on the Nintendo Switch online. Believe it or not, I used to have it on an iPhone 5 when I was a teenager. Overall, everything else about the film was good. I personally thought it was decent. Paramount has stepped up the game with this movie adaptation. So, because of that, I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10. I don't want to spoil the film because there's a sequel being planned, which is probably necessary. And like, if you watch the film, even at the ending, you'll see what I mean. So if you haven't seen this film, I recommend it to the people who love Sonic games. But if you're not a fan of Sonic, this is not rewatchable for you or anything. So you don't have to worry. So yeah, I mean that's my movie review on Sonic the Hedgehog. There's nothing much I gotta say, so thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And this is me, Byron, signing off. Peace.